Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Ad, and today I wanna build up the habit of writing. So if you watched my intro to this YouTube channel, you know that I haven't written in a really long time. And while want writing to be part of my daily routine and I want to start working on my fantasy novel, the truth is, I don't think that jumping head starts into a routine where I take 2 hours of my day to write a fantasy novel of 80k words is going to be healthy for me. I imagine it would be so frustrating as asking someone who hasn't run in like 2 years to suddenly run a marathon. So I thought that it would be easy for me and maybe for you if we started slowly, and instead of jumping into writing our own story, maybe we could start by something simple. So initially, I thought that we could all start writing a journal. And if your first thought to this is, my life isn't interesting, Uh, let me tell you, mine isn't interesting either. I mean, I stay at home all day working. I don't have friends. My closest friend is a 4 ride from where I live right now. Uh, and yeah, I do have hobbies, but what am I going to write a 2-page essay on how much I love knitting? But maybe we could write about our feelings or about random things. Maybe you can write about the state of the world, something you saw on TV recently. Like, the idea is not for your writing to be super interesting. The idea is to start building up a habit. And by taking it slow, a day at a time, maybe 10 minutes this week, 20 minutes next week, maybe we'll get to a point where we're ready to jump to the next stage, which I believe the next stage should be having a break to write in your journal and then having a second break to write something short on a writing prompt. There's a lot of writing prompts online, and I think it would be really fun if we, juggled a bit with them and build a bit on them before we jumped into our own story. So, my idea is to start every day writing on my journal, uh, and then going in with the writing prompts. I don't know how long it will take me to feel creative enough to play with writing prompts. Perhaps I'll do it today, but I won't push myself to it. The only thing that I'll try to get myself to do every day for now is writing a journal. So, with that said, let's get started. I have here my little table, I have my notebook, I have my pen. So let's write and see where it takes us. Hi, so it's been 5 days since I decided to make writing an habit again. And out of those 5 days, I only wrote 2 days. Uh, Getting into a new habit is really hard. It doesn't help that I've just changed schedules in my work, so I'm still not used to how things are going. I also think that my problem is that I'm trying to write after work, but as soon as I'm done with work, my head is like jello. I don't have the motivation to do anything. I just lay on the couch for a couple hours and then I go to bed. That's it. So maybe I think I should start trying to write in the mornings. The problem is that I can't really wake up earlier than I am right now because I can't go to bed earlier either, and I need to sleep. I really, really need to sleep, so I need to figure out how I'm going to do this because I don't want to give up writing. I want to finish my book. So, yeah. So, it's been a week since I started this challenge, and I'm already out of ideas of what to write. Um, I gotta say, it was complicated to get myself into writing the first few days. I missed 2 days. Um, Mostly because I was staying at my boyfriend's house and it's his parents' house. So it's, I don't know, I don't feel that comfortable to be creative and to be in my creative headspace, if that makes sense. Uh, but then I got disappointed because I want to start writing. I got disappointed because I wanted to record and I couldn't do it because I was staying at his parents' house. And again, I don't feel comfortable. Like, picture me filming in the living room and then suddenly his sister coming in. It would be awkward. I already feel so awkward doing this when I'm alone. So imagine knowing that someone else that I don't feel comfortable with is around and having that fear that they might walk in at any given minute. So I didn't really feel comfortable recording. I only filmed for 1 day and I filmed 2 minutes. But then again, there's not much I would have had to say to you because, again, I'm not writing my story yet. I'm just trying to build the habit of writing. But I gotta say something. Knowing that I had to write at least a small entry on my journal, knowing that I had to sit down for those 10, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and write something really got me into writing again. Uh, I don't know, sometimes I would calm myself and I want to write, and that was something that I hadn't felt in a long time. And I'm not entirely sure if it's because I've started writing or if it's because of my medication. Recently, I was diagnosed with depression, which was one of the major reasons why I haven't been writing in the past few months. And I just started the medication. I have been taking it for about a month now. So it's starting to take an effect on me. And yeah, I've noticed that I'm, I don't know, becoming more active. Um, okay, I don't want to get emotional over it, but I sang for the first time in maybe a year. Yesterday, I sang. I was playing a game on my computer. I was playing Genshin Impact. I'm not sure if you guys play. It's a fun game. Uh, and suddenly I realized that I was singing, and singing was something that I always enjoyed doing. I really like music. I like the idea of expressing my feelings through a song. So I always sang a lot, especially when I was younger. Sometimes I would even get myself in awkward situations because I would just burst out singing in the bathroom at school. And it wasn't a conscious thing, I was just so used to doing it like all the time when I was at home that sometimes I would just start singing in random situations in public, and people would laugh at me and they would bully me and whatever. But I hadn't been singing in a long time. Actually, if you ask me, I can't remember the last time I sang before yesterday. And that happened yesterday. And for the past 2 to 3 days, I've been wanting to write again. It's mix of wanting to write and not wanting to write at the same time because I just feel so dismotivated. I don't know. I guess I don't feel like I'm good enough or that my writing is going to be good enough. But yeah, I've felt that itch to write, which is a wonderful thing. It's a good thing. I don't think it has necessarily to do with the fact that I have been writing on my bullet journal for a week now, because that's such a short amount of time. I believe I've already mentioned this in a previous clip, but it takes 21 days for your brain to create a new habit. So I don't think, I mean, it could have something to do with it, but I don't think that writing for 7 days was what made me want to be creative again. But I don't know, only time will tell. it was a fun experiment. It was difficult. Again, my life is not that thrilling, is not that exciting. I spend the entire day at home working, and then I play video games and I crochet or I knit. But it gave me an opportunity to write a bit about my feelings and about some things that had been worrying me for the past few days. So it was calming, and I'm gonna keep on doing it. And I hope you continue doing it too. Even if you don't think that your life is exciting, again, my life is not exciting either, but even if you don't feel like you have anything to talk about, just, I don't know, try. Think about something you said to someone today. Think about what your friends are doing. Write about that. You don't necessarily have to write about yourself. As long as you're writing, as long as you're building in that habit, as long as you're making it a part of who you are in your everyday life, I feel like you're going to reach a place where you know, will do it, for real. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, that was it. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoy if you subscribe and gave this video a like and joined me on this journey to becoming a writer and an author. So that was everything for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I see you next time. Bye.